it's become dangerous to be both a customer and an employee at restaurants these days because you just never know what you're going to get. Now, joining us on Skype is Theron. His quick trip to a fast food restaurant to grab some ranch ended with a customer hurling a cash register out the window. And at that point, you never know where it's going to stop. So, Theron, you were there when the video that we just saw, you took it with your cell phone, right?
Yeah, yes, I did.
What did you think when this guy starts going Incredible Hulk on you?
Well, honestly, I didn't know what he was going to do. I just wanted to protect myself and record in case anything did happen like this, or if he was going to attack the customers or the employees. You never know nowadays what's going to happen because of COVID or however, people are angry and agitated even more nowadays.
You know, he threw that out the window. Was your family outside that window?
Actually, yeah, they were. There's a parking lot right there, and they seen the register go through the window. So I had my family, my kids, and my best friend in the car.
Now, did you say anything to him?
Yeah, I was trying to calm him down. I was telling him I was like, hey, you don't want the cops called. You don't want to get in trouble all over just food. But after the incident, I actually found out it's one of my best friend's cousin. And very unfortunate things that happen in his life. And it's sad nowadays because it's embarrassing to talk about people's feelings and their pain nowadays.
Was he arrested?
I don't know.
What were you going to get?
Just ranch.
Did you get it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just want to be sure. And
right.
you know, here's the problem. With what you're saying, Doctor, this gets into a vicious circle, right? Because you're now prosecuting.
Yes.
So now she feels victimized because she has the audacity to object to getting punched in the face and prosecutes her. So now she's the victim again because you've prosecuted her.
Yes, someone did tell me that she was going to be suing me for emotional distress because she went viral and there were some not so nice things said about her on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's I spent a lot of time in the litigation arena, and there's what we always call the but-for concept. There's always that first link in the chain, and but for her punching you in the face, you wouldn't have prosecuted, and she wouldn't have gotten attention and gotten name called. So you just have to go back to the but-for test. But for you punching me in the face, you wouldn't have this emotional distress. Now, from hot wings to hot dogs, customers seem to be losing their cool at the drop of a hat. That's what I'm concerned about. And this goes from bad to worse. But these days, restaurant owner Dat says he struggles to even keep employees because of how unruly customers have become. Here's what he has to say.
So that day, that customer had actually ordered a hot dog and some cheese fries, but our cashier messed up on her order, and we ended up giving her the refund, but for whatever reason, she was still agitated by it. That customer threw a whole cup of soft drink at her. Cashier was a big shock to see what had happened. It's actually not the first time something this extreme has happened to us. It's definitely a lot harder these days to keep good employees because the kind of abuse that restaurant employees take.
Well, Dad's with us today, and he owns several Umai savory hot dogs in California. And how do you keep employees when this is happening?
It's definitely tough. I mean, especially because we have like a really young staff. And,
Yeah.
you know, nowadays, the staff is not, you know, they're taught a little differently. You know, things on social media and all that stuff kind of tells you, you know, to speak up for yourself. You know, me being a little bit older than my staff, I kind of try to teach my staff to kind of be respectful to customers. But then at the same time, when you got grown adults coming in and, you know, calling, you know, 15, 16-year-olds bitch and stupid, you know, this and that, and it's tough.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.